What is going on, guys? This is PureXnoble. Welcome back with another video. Now let's talk about the battle between the honest player base and the hacking scene, because the recent information that has come to light with this cheap provider leaking this exploit and Activision confirming this exploit, we now know that the Ricochet anti-cheat is not perfect. There is cracks in the armor, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Because of this exploit being leaked by a cheap provider, and as well as Activision confirming this exploit literally almost the same day, right, and unbanning all players that were wrongly affected by this exploit, we truly can't tell from the community side to determine whether a player is guilty or innocent. That is the huge dilemma that we are facing here. Because of the crack in Ricochet, there's so many things that come back into questioning, as well as things that we need to question in the future. For example, with Bobby Poff being unbanned, was he truly unbanned because he was found innocent, or was he unbanned because he might have been cheating and he was just impeccably at the right time to have all the other accounts unbanned because of this exploit? With this exploiter having the ability to use Ricochet in a weaponized way to ban players, whether they're innocent or guilty, now gives precedence of possibility that false bans are actually possible. Because before, right, in order to classify someone as guilty, the hard proof that we always use, whether it be from the smaller streamers or even the bigger streamers like JGod, they've always used a hard proof like, hey, if your account has been perma-banned, it's because of a serious TOS violation or violation of the security enforcement policy, right? Activision says in their statement that they unbanned accounts that were wrongfully tampered with by using this exploit. But the thing is, we're getting new information that other players that were caught red-handed, that were banned way back in Warzone 1, way back in the Verdansk days, are now being able to access their accounts. People like It's Happa, Grandpa Hacks, Young, like all of these players are now coming out of the woodwork and trying to test their accounts, signing into their banned accounts and finding out that their accounts are now unbanned. But before we get into the rest of the video, guys, we are currently sitting at 2,900 watch hours. That means we are 1,100 hours away from our 4K goal. Now, if you want to sub, great. If you don't, that is totally cool. I'm just glad that you're here to watch the video. But I implore you, please watch the entire video, because this is information that you definitely want to know about the Call of Duty scene and all the drama that is happening, and essentially Pandora's box being opened because of these events that just happened. But like I always say in my video, guys, if you believe in honest gaming, please drop a video a like. Let's get this video into the algorithm so that more people can see this content. All right, thank you so much. Now, if you've been keeping up with my previous videos, as you can see that I've been kind of leaning towards Bobby being guilty from the very beginning, right? And then as new information starts to arise, I started to go into the innocent verdict because of that current information. But now, because of Activision confirming this and new information coming to light, I'm not going to say that I'm going to go back and say, hey, Bobby is back to being guilty. But I do want to open the facts of logical outcomes, because there's two things that we conclude about Bobby, right? Either Bobby is actually innocent and just got unbanned at the most worst timing, at the times that all these other cheaters have also been unbanned, or, you know, he could have been guilty of actually using cheats but got conveniently unbanned around this time because of this exploit. Okay, whether it's guilty, whether you have a guilty stance or not, right? This is an open, neutral information that you should be open to both sides. But because of the crack in this armor, it leads to the open possibility that false perma bans do exist. Now, for anybody that is closet cheating, for anybody that has been caught or banned, right? They can easily use this as a cop-out to say, hey, you know, I'm actually innocent, but I must have been hit by this exploit. And we can't confirm this. Activision can't confirm this. The only thing that they confirmed is that they can use that reason as a scapegoat. And because of this exploit being possible, combined with the fact that Activision unbanned not only accounts from MW3, but really old accounts dating back to Warzone 1 for Verdansk days, who's to say 5x5 is going to come out of the woodwork? Magnificent is going to come out of the woodwork to say, hey, this is the reason why I got banned. That's what I mean about how players can use this statement as a scapegoat. These creators and streamers weren't technically banned because they showed cheats on stream. It was banned because, hey, a permaban happened on their account during the time of the ban wave. Now, 2 and 2, back then, that was hard proof. So here's a good example. Imagine a detective, right? He put all these people behind bars. But later on, you find out that the detective was a rat. That detective was paid off by the criminal gangs. And now any testament that he did on those previous cases that was used as evidence to put these guys in jail are now invalidated. And because of that, there's a possibility that anybody that is put in jail before him, right, can now possibly walk free, even though they might actually be guilty. So at this point, we really don't know who to trust. How can we believe players who are innocent or wrongfully banned and differ that from players who are actually guilty but are using this as a cop-out? How can we trust Activision when they say they only unban players affected by this exploit when they unbanned accounts dating all the way back to Warzone 1? Right? We don't know. And this is why I say it's truly a sad day for Honest Gaming, because the only player group that is truly affected in this scenario are the ones who are trying to play legit, who are trying to be honest, who are trying their mightiest to avoid cheating because they know it's not the right thing to do. We have existing and up-and-coming content creators who are resisting the pressure to cheat in order to create content. Right? They're trying to do this the honest way, but they feel like in order to produce content and to upkeep with other channels, that pressure to cheat is building up every day and they're trying to push it out. And because of the bullshit that we've been getting from both the hacking scene as well as Activision side, you know, I feel like a lot of content creators and honest players are really going to step in the dark side of cheating because they're just going to give up at this point. You know, what's the point of honest gaming? At this point, Pandora's box has been opened. We don't know what the future holds, but honestly, the future is not looking good for Call of Duty. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Drop a like if you did enjoy the video. And if you want to continue to help the video go into the algorithm, please comment down below, #BringBackHonestGaming. All right, take care, guys. Noble out.